Well, we're going to move on to other news now. And in fact, news just in, a fire has broken out at a Netcare Pretoria East hospital. It's understood that hundreds of patients have been evacuated. But now let's get more details on the blaze. And for that, we're joined by Lynne O'Connor, who's the spokesperson for Netcare. Lynne, a good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Talk to us about how extensive this fire is there at this facility.
Thank you so much. Yes, I can confirm that a fire broke out at Netcare Pretoria East Hospital a little earlier this evening. The fire is currently under control, and we are moving our patients back into their wards as we speak.
Okay, do we know just how far it had spread and the amount of damage?
We don't yet. We know that the fire started near the theatre complex. Firefighters, I must say, were here on the scene really quickly. A big thank you to the Tshwane Fire Department for their swift response. They very quickly managed to extinguish the blaze. As a precautionary measure and as part of our disaster management protocols, we evacuated every single patient from this hospital. We're talking about 200 patients roughly. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was adversely affected in any way by this fire. And as I say, they are currently being taken back into the hospitals now.
Yeah, and you don't have a clear understanding as to what would have caused the fire at this point?
No, it's a little too early for us to be able to say what caused the fire. Obviously, we have fire officials on the scene and, of course, all of the relevant authorities from Netcare there as well, and investigations will obviously take place to try and figure out how this happened.
Yeah, and then, of course, there's a question around the sort of infrastructure that we're looking at here at the Netcare Pretoria East, you know, the sort of resources and facilities that you have, I suppose, in preparation for a fire, and how, if at all, those were helpful.
Yes, I mean, you know, we are very much prepared for any eventuality like this. And, you know, disaster management protocols were followed very swiftly. Patients were evacuated as soon as the alarm went off. So, you know, nobody was in any danger. And, yeah, we're just very grateful that everything ran as smoothly as it did, given all of the preparation that we do have in place.
All right. And then clean-up operations, what those are looking like?
Well, I mean, our patients are currently being taken back into the hospital. So, you know, the fire marshals have declared parts of the hospital safe. The fire department is still on scene, damping down the sections that need to be damped down. But, you know, we're looking at getting everybody back into their rooms now. Okay,
thank you so much for speaking to us, Lynne. We really do appreciate your time. Lynne O'Connor, spokesperson there for Netcare, bringing us an update on a fire reported at the Netcare Pretoria East, saying no injuries and patients are being moved back into their wards.